Okay, good morning. Um, I don't know if you're going to like this, but I'm just going to record myself doing morning chanting and prayers because I want to establish the habit and I'm just starting out. And recording usually helps me make a habit out of something. So I may not post the recordings, but I'm recording myself to give myself something additional motivation. Okay. And I really feel during these prayers, I feel that they're true and reasonable prayers. Um, they have good advice in them. They really contain the whole thing, everything you need to know to practice Buddhism. It's all in there. There's devotion to the teachings, to the lamas who are bringing you the teachings. There's the knowledge that samsara, the everyday suffering world, and nirvana, bliss, are not two. It's the same thing. It's our mind that makes the difference. It talks about our minds, our thoughts, just being a rising, unceasing play, um, that they're not anything at all, really, right? And yet continuously arising. It teaches a lot in these prayers, and every time I say them, I feel lighter and clearer. So I'm going to be saying them every morning just because, and then I'm going to be doing a meditation. So before I jump into my art, I almost jumped into the art first today. But before I jump into the art, I'm going to be doing some contemplation. I give you guys a minute at the end of each video, but I'm going to give myself 10 on a timer. And I won't subject you to it because it's just looking at me thinking or, watching the thoughts arise and letting them subside and not putting more importance on them than they deserve, right? Okay. And to settle into meditation, if you need to, um, and you're just beginning, I recommend, like I always did as a yoga teacher, I really do recommend following your breath. So the instruction for that is to be seated comfortably so you're not distracted by your posture. Any posture that you take is going to be uncomfortable if you have tension in your body, right? So in yoga practice, hatha yoga, you release the tension in your body by moving and holding postures, and then you do the meditation at the end when you're relaxed. Um, but if you're not holding that much tension in your body and you think you can make it through a whole minute without being distracted by your body and what it's doing, then just take a comfortable seat. And that would mean your 2 feet on the floor and your hands on your lap so that your shoulders aren't tense, okay? And so that your legs don't dangle. And do your best to have a straight back, respecting the natural curves of the spine. So no slouching, but also no rigidness, okay? You don't want tension. That's going to become painful. And once you have your posture, all right, you can close your eyes to minimize distractions visually, or you can keep them open if that's more comfortable for you. Sometimes I find when I try to close my eyes, I'm fighting to keep them closed. That's not going to work either. All right. So closing your eyes lightly. And focus your attention on your nostrils. And as you breathe in, you feel the air entering your nostrils. It's slightly cooler, right? And you follow the flow of the air like it's a stream of water. And you follow it up through your nasal cavity and down the waterfall in the back of your throat as it fills up your lungs. And you do expand your rib cage so that you allow the air to come into your lower lungs. And when you feel naturally full, you can begin to exhale by tightening slightly your diaphragm, bringing the lower rib cage back in towards the body, and following the flow of air that is now warmed by your own heat back out. And the same path it took in is now the path that you're taking out in reverse. And if it helps, like I have a distracting mosquito problem, I burn incense specifically because the smoke keeps the mosquitoes away from my immediate face and ears. But the smell, because you're working with the breath, a scent can be helpful if you're not 100% sure about that subtle feeling of coolness when you're breathing in. Okay. And the key here really is to ride the wave of your breath and feel where it is, and it centers you into your body and into your physical experience of your body. And so it takes your attention away from all the external things and it brings it inward. And that is a good way to start your meditation, with a few gentle, slow breaths, full breaths. All right. So I'm going to let you do that, and I'll do my thing, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.